Welcome once again to another issue of Amaranthine Comics. Today, we are discussing with our colorist, Lendell Lara, the process in coloring artwork, sequential artwork for comics more specifically. Welcome, Lendell, to Amaranthine Comics.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
All right. So, Lendell, tell us a bit about your background in art.
I've been drawing since I was like 5 years old, probably around that age I started drawing, and growing up I didn't really have any direction or anything. I was influenced by cartoons and video games and stuff, and specifically Capcom. Capcom had a very big influence on me growing up. I learned a lot from Street Fighter, Rival Schools, those games. The art style, I mimic the way they do faces and hands and stuff like that. I was always impressed by that stuff, and I was mostly self-taught for most of my life until I realized that I was struggling to get to the next level on my own, and I had to get some kind of direction, I never had a proper art teacher, before then, and I needed that, and I ended up going to school in abroad in 2014 to fill the gaps that I was missing, and basically from there, after that, my work got better, and now we're here,
Cool. So, is this your first comic book project?
Yeah, this is my first comic book project.
Okay, and what are your expectations from this project?
Well, I hope the comic does well. I hope that my coloring could really help sell it, because no matter how good the story is, if the artwork is bland, it kind of doesn't make sense. So I'm really hoping that I could help this book to sell and push this book forward with my work. With respect to me though, I also hope that coloring this comic will boost my experience and my skill as well. Having to do so much work in a short space of time, hopefully my skills will develop from this, as opposed to working on my own, doing my own projects and all that. So that's my expectations.
Okay, I see you have a piece of art here. You can explain it to us and explain the process in terms of coloring, especially when it comes to sequential art to us?
Sure. Okay, so I have to think about the mood and the atmosphere, right? What am I trying to convey to the reader? What do I want the reader to feel when they're looking at the comic? So the lighting is important, colors are important. He's in a hospital, he's waking up, right? So it's a nice, airy, lit room, something like giving hope. Then this guy is waking up, and whatever his experience was before, he's coming out of that experience. So hopefully the lighting being bright and airy would convey the sense of him coming out of something into a better time, than maybe a happier time. I don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But based on the story. So we really trying to think about the mood like that, and then choose the colors based on the mood, choose the lighting based on the mood that you're trying to convey. Would you like me to walk you through some of these steps?
Yeah, don't mind that.
All right. So we have the ink lines that we started with. So the next step that I take, there's no right or wrong in how to do this. This is my process here.
Right.
I usually establish the background, right? And the background light will influence the light on the character.
Right.
So I rarely ever paint the character first. And I have everything in layers. I have the bed separated, right? Establish tones and values. Then I start dealing with the character here with this base skin tone, right? Some reds to give his skin a little bit of life. It's kind of hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
Right, add on the clothes on a different layer, right? Shadows. So that is basically steps, a little bit of bounce slide there.
Right.
And yeah, that's basically how I would do it for everything else.
Mm-hmm. That's some great work you're showing us there, Lendell. And I would just like to thank you for taking this opportunity to chat with us at Amaranthine Comics, all right, on our YouTube channel. Speaking of which, folks, don't forget to subscribe. Click that subscription button there. Also, give us a like on this video. You can also share it. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and as we always say when we end, Nia Yabure Hainami Paka. A free mind has no limits. Take care.